Yeah, hi guys. In this instructional video, I'll be showing you how to install the Cat 5 wheel adapters to put HPI tires and wheels on an MCD. What we have here is the actual wheel adapter itself. You can see it's of the hex design, just like the HPI. We have a set screw on each side that pinches against the hex on the axle shaft, and we have the raised boss area here that pushes up against the bearing. Now the red on this one indicates that this is a left-handed thread for the competition models. On the sport models, all four wheels use the right-hand threads. So these are for the competition models only, the ones that have the red. You'll have that option to purchase these. If you have a 2008 or later competition model, make sure you choose the one with the left-hand thread. Okay, the tools you'll need for today's build: you need the wheel nut wrench from HPI. You'll need some Allen wrenches, specifically the 2.5 millimeter hex wrench, and then you'll also need a 10 millimeter wrench to remove the wheel from the MCD vehicle. Now, as I mentioned, on the left-hand side of these, on the competition models, the threads are left-hand threads. So to take these off, I have to turn it in the opposite direction. Okay, so we'll remove the wheel from the MCD. As you can see, MCD uses the square wheel block, and the HPI uses the hex. So we'll set this aside. We'll take the wheel adapter, and this simply just screws right onto the threads on the end of the axle shaft here. Just set that on there, turn it into place. Then what I like to do is take the 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench and go in on the back side of your axle and stick this in the slot where the dog bone goes to hold it, and then use your wheel wrench and make sure it's nice and snug. And then once that's snug, use the same 2.5 millimeter Allen wrench and tighten down the hex, or the set screws on the hex. You're going to want to get these really good and tight, and you should use a blue thread locker while doing this. That way the screws don't come back out. Okay, once you've done that, then you're going to want to take the wheel nut. We have wheel nuts in black and also silver. You have a choice there. On this one here, we're going to use the black one, but just so you can see, I don't know how close of a close-up I can get here, but there's a channel that's cut on the inside of the wheel nut, and you're going to take the O-ring and just push it in. And once it's in there, it stays. They're really tough to get out. That creates an interference fit, so that when you go to put the wheel nut on, makes it nice and tight, and also it will not vibrate loose. And what we have here is the Hostile Hobbies all-terrain tire on the HPI wheel with the Mighty Mike's beadlock ring. And we have all different types of tires and wheels that you can put on here, but anything that fits the HPI Baja 5B or 5T will fit this vehicle. So you simply put this on here. Go ahead and start the wheel nut, and then using the HPI wheel nut tool, go ahead and screw that on until it's good and tight, and that's it. Now you're able to run HPI tires and wheels on the MCD vehicles.